Often people read the English word soul in translations of the Bible and take that as evidence in and of itself as something that is referring to a non-physical entity. But of course, just because there's an English word that is today commonly associated with something non-physical, that in and of itself can't actually tell you what various ancient authors meant by the words that they used. Historically speaking, you can't retroject what we see before us today onto the past without giving it some critical thought. So we'll just dive into the subject of Néfesh. This verse, Genesis 2:7, talks about how God formed the human, dirt from the ground, and he blew into his nostrils respiration of life, and the human became a living Néfesh. Well, here you see that the translation is body. Traditionally, the older translation was soul. Now you'll find creature, and maybe even most popularly, the word being. The human became a living being. So NABT, that's actually my translation. It stands for Not a Bible Translation. And yeah, as you can see, I have rendered it body. And you're about to understand why. The first thing is actually just the context of this passage where, hey, look, there's this organized dirt, and this organized dirt is called a Néfesh. So if organized dirt can be called a Néfesh, then obviously the word Néfesh doesn't inherently mean anything non-physical. Also, there are a couple of other texts that Melissa quoted in her presentation that we'll take a brief look at again. This is Genesis 1:20, and it refers to aquatic animals as Néfesh, translated here in the World English Bible as creatures. It's the same word. Again, this is the word that's commonly interpreted and translated as soul. But if it's aquatic animals in this verse, well, it clearly just doesn't mean an immaterial soul, how people imagine a soul today. Another passage is from Numbers 6, verse 6. This is talking about Nazarites, people who devote themselves to Yahweh. And in number 6, it involves various restrictions that the person places on themselves, including growing out their hair and so on. And among the restrictions is that they must not become ritually defiled by touching a dead body. And the words translated here, dead body, in Hebrew, it's Néfesh met. That literally just means dead body. Well, obviously here, Néfesh, it's talking about a corpse, right? This is not a word that is talking about something immaterial. It's not even necessarily talking about something alive. It's talking about a body in this case. So primarily, I'm really just trying to emphasize that Néfesh does not mean something immaterial.